The Great Cookie Caper. Once upon a time, in the charming town of Sweetville, lived a mischievous raccoon named Rufus. Rufus had a voracious appetite for cookies, and could often be found sneaking into people's homes to satisfy his cravings. His antics had become legendary. And even though he caused a lot of trouble, the townsfolk couldn't help but find his shenanigans amusing. One sunny morning, as the town prepared for its annual baking contest, Rufus sensed something special in the air. The delightful aroma of freshly baked cookies wafted through the streets. Unable to resist the temptation, he followed his nose all the way to the local bakery, where he discovered an extraordinary sight. Evelyn, the baker extraordinaire, was preparing to unveil her latest creation, the world's largest cookie tower. Towering over the entire shop, it boasted colorful layers of chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, and sugar cookies, meticulously stacked one on top of the other. Rufus's little heart skipped a beat as he imagined sinking his teeth into such a treat. With an audacious grin on his furry face, Rufus devised a plan to obtain the cookies without being caught. Late that night, when the town was fast asleep, he made his move. Using his nimble raccoon hands, he climbed the walls of the bakery, avoiding every creaky floorboard. As Rufus reached the top, his stomach growled with anticipation, but little did he know that Evelyn had anticipated his visit. Just as he was about to grab the most delicious cookie at the pinnacle, a trapdoor opened beneath him, and he tumbled down into a secret room. Unfazed by his unexpected turn of events, Rufus found himself face to face with Evelyn, who wore a playful smirk on her face. She revealed that she had designed the trapdoor in order to catch him red-handed. Instead of being angry, Evelyn was impressed by Rufus's determination and love for cookies. Evelyn then proposed a deal: if Rufus promised to help her bake an even better cookie tower for the contest, she would reward him with a lifetime supply of cookies. Rufus, seeing this as the perfect opportunity to enjoy all the cookies he could ever dream of, eagerly agreed. From that day forward, Rufus and Evelyn became an unstoppable cookie-baking duo. They spent hours perfecting their recipes, experimenting with new flavors and textures. Rufus even became an expert at taste testing, using his extraordinary palate to ensure each cookie was the best it could be. The day of the baking contest arrived, and the townsfolk marveled at the towering masterpiece created by Rufus and Evelyn. The cookie tower was a work of art, capturing the imagination of everyone who laid eyes on it. As the judges tasted the cookies, their faces lit up with joy. The overall winner was, of course, the exceptional cookie tower from Sweetville's very own bakery. The crowd erupted with applause, cheering not only for the delicious cookies, but for the unlikely partnership between a talented baker and a mischievous raccoon. Rufus and Evelyn stood side by side, feeling a sense of pride and accomplishment. Together, they had turned mischievousness into a force for good, bringing smiles and laughter to the entire town of Sweetville. And so, the legend of Rufus, the cookie-loving raccoon, and Evelyn, the talented baker, lived on for years to come, reminding everyone that even the most unexpected partnerships can create sweetness in life. The Misadventures of Professor Quirky. Once upon a time, in a small town called Whimsyville, there lived a peculiar but lovable professor named Dr. Quincy Quirky. Dr. Quirky was known for his unconventional methods and quirky inventions. Wherever he went, laughter and chaos followed. This is the story of one of his most unforgettable misadventures. One sunny day, Dr. Quirky woke up with an idea that tickled his brain. He decided that he had finally cracked the code to make the world's largest pancake. With enthusiasm radiating from every pore, he hurriedly gathered all the essential ingredients and set up an outdoor laboratory in the middle of town. Whimsyville had never seen such a commotion before. Curious townsfolk gathered around, intrigued by the professor's ambitious endeavor. As Dr. Quirky began mixing his batter, he added his secret ingredient, a pinch of magic dust he had stumbled upon in his basement. Little did he know, this magic dust had a mind of its own. As soon as the magical element mingled with the mix, the concoction began to froth and bubble ferociously. Before Dr. Quirky could react, the batter erupted like a volcano, splattering everywhere. Pancake batter rained down on the spectators, transforming them into fluffy, butter-loving creatures. With a mix of terror and amusement, the townsfolk morphed into pancake people. They wobbled around, pancake-shaped bodies flopping joyfully. Dr. Quirky, however, remained unaffected. Perplexed but unfazed. He realized that only the people closest to him were affected by the magical mishap. Determined to reverse the spell, Dr. Quirky started gathering all sorts of toppings: syrup, strawberries, whipped cream, and even a few cherries on top. He hoped that the flavors would restore his friends to their original form. Armed with a mountain of pancake toppings, he declared, "Fear not, the hilarious rescue mission starts now." The professor embarked on a quest, searching high and low for his pancake-covered friends. He followed the maple-scented trail, stumbling across pancake people engaged in unexpected activities. There were pancake firefighters trying to put out pancake fires, which proved challenging as they kept eating the extinguishers. Pancake police officers chasing after pancake thieves, who were stealing pancakes from themselves, and pancake athletes attempting pancake gymnastics, but it was tough when they couldn't bend. As Dr. Quirky navigated through Whimsyville, he cleverly devised hilarious solutions for each situation. He built pancake trampolines to help the pancake mail carrier reach the top of the mailbox, constructed pancake structures for pancake architects, and even organized a pancake fashion show where pancake people adorned themselves with colorful sprays of whipped cream. Through these whimsical escapades, laughter spread throughout Whimsyville. The pancake people embraced their newfound forms, jumping and flipping with delight. The town transformed into a pancake paradise, filled with giggles and grins. Finally, after a series of uproarious adventures, Dr. Quirky stumbled upon a hidden stash of golden syrup. With the help of his magical ingredient, he whipped up a batch of syrupy elixir to pour over his pancake friends. The moment the sweet nectar touched their fluffy surfaces, the pancake people returned to their human forms, sticky but smiling. Dr. Quirky's pancake mishap had brought the community closer together, spreading joy and laughter far and wide. And though his experiment didn't quite go as planned, he discovered that sometimes the most delightful and memorable moments come from unexpected twists and turns. From that day forward, whenever someone in Whimsyville mentioned pancakes, smiles would light up their faces as they fondly recalled the time they transformed into pancake people. Dr. Quirky became a beloved figure, forever remembered as the ingenious inventor who inadvertently turned an entire town into a stack of pancakes, and brought them back again. And thus, the legend of the misadventures of Professor Quirky, the pancake savior, continued to be retold with laughter and joy for generations to come.